Alright. Let's go... No, I don't need that. Let's go to settings. Out. Nope. Advanced. Output. Recording. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so here's what we're gonna be doing. Alright, here's what we're gonna be doing. I can't sleep. So we are going to be continuing the Murder on the Frontier game until I get tired. So I'll give a little recap as to where we were, and then we'll just pick up and get going. We had stumbled into a torture room that was choking us, so we crawled our way out of it, and upon getting back to the exit and resting, we determined the adventuring party that we're searching for is probably somewhere in that room with the beast, possibly even in danger or dead. So we've re-entered the room. We're gonna start the timer over. I start it over every session just so I don't know, just something I do. But at this point, we have to do a little bit of rolling here, because we're gonna see. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. I'm going to make Isolde do some scouting. She's gonna scout deeper into the chamber while the party kind of holds up by the entrance, and she is gonna see if she can spot the big baddie, the beast, or whatever it is, whatever this creature is. She can smell it, and she's an elf, so you know she's probably gonna be pretty good at tracking it down. So to do this, we're just gonna look at her dexterity, because she's being sneaky. Look at her dexterity. I'm gonna roll 2 dice. I'm just gonna roll all my dice off camera right now, and I don't have my camera on because I don't feel like getting dressed, but I want to play my goddamn game, listen to some music. Alright, so Isolde, this is where the weak hit, strong hit is gonna come in. So a 7 to 9 means that Isolde has found the beast, but is unable to get surprise on it, and then pretty much the encounter starts. A 10 means that she found it, and they have the ability to surprise it if they want to. A failure means that, you know, it's been alerted, encounter starts, and then wait, is that what 7 to 10 mean, or 7 to 9 meant? Oh, I think a failure means that it's ambushed. Yeah. So if she fails, they're ambushed. If she passes, they found it, encounter starts, and if she gets a strong hit, so a 10 or higher, then they can surprise it. She rolled an 11. So they can surprise it. They located the beast, so now we get to do my favorite part, and we get to figure out what this thing looks like. Go to the monsters. Oh, come on. Sometimes things do change. Okay, so we're gonna see if it's aerial, terrestrial, or aquatic right now. It's aquatic. What is it? 4-3. It's a penguin! What's one of its features? 6-3. Oh, it's a tentacled penguin. It's translucent, so it's probably hard to hit. And it crawls walls. Oh no. Okay. Whatever I remember of what I just rolled, because I rolled a bunch, but whatever I remember is going to be what we go with here. There's got to be a way to get this. There we go. Much better. Okay, so whoa. Where are we keeping track of the monsters? In notes? Beasts. There we go. Okay. Translucent. Wall. Crawling. What else did I get? Translucent. A tentagwin. HD. This is a 6 hit die creature. ATK plus 2. Nope, that'd be a 3. Defense. We're only gonna give it a 7. Move. It can move 9. Okay. So on a successful hit, the target becomes ensnared and is crushed for 1 each turn until a successful strength danger roll is made. Is translucent, so ranged attacks are at disadvantage. What else was it? Okay. Oh, the tactics. Tactics I'm going to roll differently each time because I think that's more interesting. But this time I rolled toy with. So I think that's good news. I think it's good news that I rolled toy with because that means that the adventuring party's probably not dead yet. They might just be horribly, horribly maimed. So I guess we're going to find out. Sorry that I keep changing the audio settings. I feel like I was really quiet in the beginning. I gotta throw a gate up on the microphone now that I have it so high. It's a hot mic. Alright, I think we're good now. Yes, we are good now. Beautiful. There we go. Okay. And close this. Okay, a tentagwin. 6 hit dice. Attack +3, defense 7, move 9. On a successful hit, the target becomes ensnared and is crushed for -1 HP each turn. That's bad. On a success, until a successful strength danger roll is made. Is translucent, so ranged attacks are at disadvantage. Oops. What do I do? so we're in combat now. I'm not gonna do, here, I'm just gonna like, okay, so this is the party lined up, getting ready to fight. Sure, it's a big penguin. Okay, so we get to surprise. So that means, oh, we gotta see what it's doing first. What's it doing? I know there's an activities thing in the city activities, wilderness activities, dungeon activities. What are they doing? 3-2. They're hunting. Ooh, so they're preparing to leave their lair to go and find more food, I would presume. So, yeah, we're gonna sneak up on the motherfucker. And we're gonna take it out and hopefully not die trying. It only gets one attack per turn, but if it ensnares somebody, like, they can't move and they lose 1 health per turn, and we're at disadvantage on strength checks right now, my guy. So this could be bad. Alright, let's start with Isolde. I think she's got a bow. Let's be sure. Ooh, dizzy. Isolde has a bow. Sapphire's got 2 spells. We should figure out what those are. And then Henrik has a spell. Let's figure out what those are before we do anything else. I always wait until a time where a spell might want to be used before rolling for them, because I always forget to do it in the morning. Okay. First, Henrik. Whoops. 6-3. 6-3. Physical effect, physical element. Physical effect, 6-3. Water element. Or physical effect, physical element. Oh, okay. Where did I get water from? 6-4. Shielding. Spawning. 4-4. Spawning poison. Okay, so that's a pretty straightforward. We're gonna say that on a successful spell, the target has to make a strength danger roll every turn or suffer 1 HP for being poisoned. No, they have to. No, they just make a strength roll to avoid the poison, and if they fail, they just take 1 HP per turn the whole combat until something cures it. This is a powerful spell. Poison. We're just gonna call it poison. I'm not gonna bother putting that one in the spell book because it's kind of lame. And now we get to do Sapphire. 2/2. Physical effect, ethereal form. Physical effect, 3/3. Hastening. Ethereal form, 6/4. Hastening vortex. Ooh, okay. So a vortex. Let's look up what a vortex means. Like, in concept I know what it is, but vortex is a mass of whirling fluid that revolves rapidly around a central axis. So it's a hastening vortex. So I think that hastening vortex. We're gonna say that it can trap the monster in place if a failed strength danger roll is, or if a danger roll is not passed. Second spell, 2/3, ethereal effect, physical form. Ethereal effect, 4/4. Maddening, physical form, 1/4. Maddening beast. Oh, I got a good one. Mad beast. Okay, so maddening beast, what it allows you to do is I lost my train of thought. I said the word beast and I was like, but beast already means something. Well, it's whatever in the game. Maddening beast. I think what it should do, I'm gonna wait until a time where maybe I think something makes sense, because right now I got nothing. So let's get this combat going. We're not actually gonna measure shit. Everything's in relatively, these guys should actually be further away. The spellcaster. So this is Henrik, this is Fenris, this is Isolde, and this is Sapphire. I got the minis to actually kind of match their roles. It's an ambush. So Isolde is going to be firing a bow from here. Fenris is going to be closing in. Henrik is going to be closing in. And Sapphire is going to be casting a spell. So first, in the surprise round, Sapphire, whoops. In the first round, Sapphire is going to cast Hastening Vortex, because we want it to have to fight to get out of that area. So she is going to, if I get a 7 to 9 on my mental check, my will check, it stays in place for essentially as long as I can continue to make the roll. Okay, as soon as I lose concentration, the spell's gone, it can get free. If I roll a 10 or higher, it's automatically just captured. I don't have to focus on it, and every turn it has a chance to make a roll to escape. But if it's trapped, all it can do is attack from its space. It can't move. So she needs to get a 7 or higher on the dice, plus 3 to get that effect. She got an 8, 9, 10, 11. So the beast, the Tentagwin, is currently in a vortex. So Sapphire, oh wait, no. She didn't lose it. Or are we doing, yeah, we're doing Maze Rat's rules, not my own rule shit. Maze Rat's rules are more interesting for this. So her spell is gone. Now Isolde is going to fire her arrow. 5, 6, 7. Its armor is 7, so technically it hits. But let me see here. Oh, she gets advantage. Okay, I got a 5, I got a 4, and I got a 5. So I actually got a 10. So that's gonna do 7, 8, 9. That's gonna do 3. Or no, we're doing. Sorry, I'm forgetting. We're doing. Should we do Scarlet Heroes damage, or should we do regular Maze Rats since we have level 2 characters? I think we're gonna do regular. So we have to roll this monster's hit dice. Yeah. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 12, 17, 22, 27. It's got 27 HP. That's a lot. It's got 27. But now it has 24 because it did 3 to it. Okay. Now we will have Henrik cast his poison spell. So he needs to make a will check. On a pass, the monster gets a save. On a strong hit, the monster doesn't even get a save. 6, 7, 8, 9. So it gets a save. And it's going to get +2 to its strength. It passed. So the spell goes away. Whoops. Oh, the spell goes away. And now Fenris is gonna go in and fuck shit up. Okay. So let's roll with advantage, and I get to add 2 because of my +2 to attack. 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 2 more damage. Chipping away at it, boys and girls and everybody in between. Why does it still say Acoustidoom? Whatever, I don't care. Let's see, I've been going for 20 minutes so far. I want to keep these videos about an hour, so we're just going to go for a while. Okay, so that is the first round of, that is the surprise round of combat. So now we have to roll initiative. Tie. We win. Okay. So we're gonna go Fenris first this time. No. Henrik is gonna go over here because now they both get advantage on their attack because there's 2 of them attacking. Sapphire is going to stay back, and Isolde is going to stay back, because these 2 guys are the ones that are going to do all the damage. And we don't want this guy getting a hold of our spellcaster or Isolde. Okay, so we're going to go with Henrik first. He gets a +1. 6, 7, 8, so that's 1 HP. Fenris. 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 7 damage. We've knocked it down to half health. So it has to make an initiative roll. No, not. Yes. No? If we do 1 more damage, we're at, yeah. So we have to get that threshold. Okay, what can Sapphire do? Sapphire has... Maddening Beast. I think that would be maybe useful as like a spell to cast on another creature when they have allies that might make them attack their allies. So we're gonna hold on to that one. Sapphire, what does she have for a weapon? A sword? What does she have for HP? I think she's at 6. Yeah, she's at 6 right now. We don't want her doing shit. So she's actually just going to cover the door. But Isolde is going to run up and she gets advantage too. She rolled a 9, so that's 2 more damage. So now it has to make a morale check. And the morale check, okay, this is a morale check. It's 2d6 plus what I decide that their like morale is. And if they get a 10 plus, they don't break, nothing. If they get a 7 to 9, you roll a reaction roll, which is just a d6 to see. No, see, I'm making this up as we go. A 10 plus means that they continue fighting. A 7 to 9 means they disengage and try to end the fight in other means. And lower than that means that they surrender. This is a beast though, so it can't surrender. So basically, it's either going to fight to the death or it's going to try and run away. It's not going to try and parlay with us. It only got a 5, and I was going to give it like a 1 because it's just basically a big penguin with tentacles. So that's only a 6, so this thing's actually going to probably try to run away. So on its turn, it has to first try and get out of the vortex. It does, definitely. I rolled a 12. So it gets out of the vortex. There's no such thing as attacks of opportunity, but it can only move like right here. And now if it gets to go first this turn, then it can get away. But if we get to go first, we get to attack it. We go first. Haha. Isold's gonna fire a bolt. 7. That doesn't do shit. Then Fenris and Henrik are gonna get within melee range. Whoops, that's Isold. What am I doing? Fenris and Henrik. Henrik, advantage. 8, 9, 10. No, 8, 9. And then Fenris rolls a crit. This thing's gonna be toast. Okay, so Fenris rolled a 9, so that's 2. Or Henrik, and then Fenris rolled a 12. So that's 12, 13, 14, so that's 7, that's 14 damage. So yes, the beast is kaput. Okay, that was a very strategically well done fight. Turns out if a level 4 level 2 characters can take down a level or a 6 hit die monster. So what are we doing? We're going back to the dungeon. Okay, we've killed the beast, so this can go away. Okay, so in this room, we're gonna find the beast's treasure. We're gonna find the lost party. Let's start with treasure, that's more fun. So it has 6 dice of coins. 3, 6, 12, 16, 22, 26. So we get 26 coins. That's pretty good. Beasts of 4 hit dice or more have a however higher than 4 they are, there's that many in 6 chance of a magic item. So this guy is a 6 hit die monster, so there's a 2 in 6 chance. No magic item. But we have to roll for all 4 of the missing party. If any of these end up a 1, 2, or a 3, that means 1 member's dead. 2 of them are dead. So half of the party is with us. We're not going to roll anything for them because they are like unable to fight. And we happen to be 1 space away from the exit. So we're just gonna, it's turn 2. So we have to roll the dungeon dice before we do anything. We got an 8, which means nothing. We have to make a will check to get through here, which we get. We got a 10. And then we go to the entrance. And then we leave. Imagine that. So we have saved the adventuring party that was taken captive by the Tentagwin, the large tentacled penguin that's translucent and likes to play with its food. So yeah, do we have the bodies with us? I'm gonna say that if we carry the bodies with us, it's gonna take us 3 days to get back. If we don't, it's gonna take us 2, and that's important because every day I have to roll for a possible encounter. So we're gonna carry the bodies with us. So the first day, we got a 5. The second day we got a 5, and the third day we got a 7. So we have to look at what a 5 is again. I do not remember what a 5 is. A 5 is a travel shift. So as we're leaving the mountains, usually it's a weather thing. The travel shifts. In this case, 87. Sulfur clouds. The sky fills with sulfur. So that might be important later. The second 5, we need another travel shift. Got a 6. In the sky, there is an aurora. No. Okay. So this stuff might be important later. It might just be something they see. It doesn't really matter. So we are back in Grimhaven. We didn't have to use any rations. We were able to forage. So yeah, we made it back home. That's about a half hour. So we're gonna call it there. And when we get back to the game tomorrow, well, I guess we can finish the quest, because I had written in the notes like how much money we got and everything. So let's see. Quest: the missing scout party. A local scouting mission was sent out a week ago and they have yet to return. The wardens are offering a bounty of 100 gold piece to whoever can shed some light on what became of them. So we brought them back battered, beaten, and fucking half dead. So I'm gonna say there's like a 2 in 6 chance that the guards are like, we're only giving you 25 per head. Yeah, so they're only offering 50. I think Sapphire is probably gonna try to is probably gonna try to persuade, because she's got the silver tongue. So she's gonna be like, no, I think 75 probably sounds better. And they say, so we get 50. But we also got 26. So that's 76 more to our bank, which currently has 549. So that would be 625. Whatever, close enough. So we're getting a nice little cushion here. But that's going to be the end of the video. Next video we will continue on, probably with an urban adventure to kind of show you how that all works. But until then, stay freaking heavy. Hello? I see somebody there. Somebody from Twitch. Just playing some solo maze rats, making some videos for the YouTube channel. Yeah. It's fun. What am I doing? I'm gonna keep going, so I'm not done. I only wanted to make about a 30-minute video for that one. I want people to watch the first couple videos and then get hooked into it and want to watch longer ones. So the first few are only going to be about 30. No, it's just me. Oh shit. What did it say for my category? No, show me the stream, dummy. Does it still have me in Mental Asylum VR? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, if there is in fact somebody here, I'm gonna get some water, and then we're gonna continue. Don't switch. Okay. So, I suppose now, let's see, we gotta think about where we're gonna go from here so we can just start, not worry about it in the video. They've returned. Maybe they just go back to the dungeon. You know what I mean? See what it's all about? They're gonna rest up though. Stop fusing. Okay. So we need let's take a look at our party. Welcome back to the adventures of Isolde Frey and her party of miscreants. Now that we have all of our followers back, I'm going to go over who everybody is and what they do. Okay, because we have a party of 8 people actually. We have Esme, which is a 3rd level ranger. She gets advantage, or she gives us advantage on foraging danger rolls. Can only be surprised on a 1 in the wilderness. Normally it's a 1 or a 2. And then gain advantage when tracking a beast, does not consume rations. I should say in the wilderness. In town, she still does. Cleofa is a hireling who's carrying 6 rations. I think that's all we have right now. Mortimer is a torchbearer, which means we don't have to hold a torch. And Hildebrand is a level 1 thief. Once per turn, we can re-roll a failed check to disable a trap or pick a lock. So, what else do we have for rations? We have stuff to sell if we want. Who has rations? Who has rations? Who has rations? Nobody. We literally have 6 rations in a party of 8. So we have to buy rations before we can go to bed. Or before we can do anything really. So let's go. Okay, we're gonna roll a d6 to see what what food costs right now. Oh, motherfucker. So food is scarce right now. So rations cost 6 coins per ration. We have 8 people. So what is that? 48 coins for us to all eat for the day. 48. So we have 577 left. We can camp outside the town, but if we camp in the town, we regain all of our HP. If we camp outside the town, it doesn't cost us anything, but we only regain the normal 1 from resting and another 1 for a full night's sleep. So we get 2. But that'll actually be okay. So we're not going to spend the money. We're going to sleep outside of the city walls. We do have to see if anything happens though. No, nothing happens. We got a 7. So everybody gets 2 HP back, which might put us all at full. I think it does actually. Yes, nice. That's all we needed. Okay. So now the question is, do we want to initiate some kind of urban adventure, or do we want to stay out in the wilderness for a while? I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I'm drinking some water. I think, you know what? I'm not going to be up much longer. So maybe this is actually like the mechanics video. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to stop this recording. Hello. I said in a previous video that I'd go over the mechanics of my solo game in a video. That's going to be this one because I can't sleep and I feel like I got my radio voice on right now. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Alright, we already went through our party, so we don't have to go through any of that. The next thing we're going to do is, well, we already talked about, nope, we actually didn't talk about our followers. So we actually have a party of 8 people. Our followers did not fall into the dungeon with us. So our followers are Esme, which is a ranger. She gives us advantage on foraging danger rolls. And then we can only be surprised on a 1 in the wilderness as opposed to a 1 or a 2 like normal. And then in the wilderness, she does not consume rations. Cleofa, on the other hand, is just a level 1 hireling, so she can just carry 10 items. 3 rations is 1 item. So we have 6 rations right now. That's all. Mortimer is a torchbearer. He can hold torches, so we don't have to. But he also might just run away. All these followers might just run away. Their level is essentially like... Yeah, we'll get to that later. Hildebrand is a thief, so once per turn we can re-roll a failed check to disable a trap or a pick lock. So basically, we can say, alright, Hildebrand is going to check this trap or pick this lock, make the roll, and if we fail, make it again. What does that say? I got no idea, but I'm gonna find out. Oh. Okay, I don't understand what you're saying, bro, but we can figure this out. It's my own song. What is fucked up, man? Oh, okay, he's gone. I think he was saying it's fucked up that I'm playing D&D alone. I don't care. Oh, there's a bug. Get out of here, bug. Okay. So that is what Hildebrand does. Other stuff that we need to know. So we have our dungeon map, right? This is my favorite part of the whole game, because I went through and made my dungeon exploration rules more or less automated. So each of these squares is a room. There's 11 different room types, because it's a 2d6 table. So they can either be empty, they can be empty, or no, it was a D10 table from Shadow Dark. It can be empty, there can be a trap, minor hazard, solo monster, NPC, monster mob, major hazard, and treasure. And solo monsters can be bosses, they can be beasts, they can be whatever. So I got 5. Yeah, I forgot what I was doing. I got distracted by this guy saying this is fucked up. You're fucked up. Okay, so yeah, each of these, let's go back to here. So we explored this dungeon already, but the way it works is we'll move onto a space, we'll randomize this, it'll spit out one of these, and then we just use our tables and stuff to flesh out what's going on. Like, most of what you're seeing is either just straight improv, or it's me loosely remembering systems that I had come up with at one point, or it's me directly referring to the rules that are on this table. So, you know, I was expecting to make like a mechanics video that took a while to kind of explain everything, but I really think that just doing it while playing makes more sense. So we're actually going to end this. Okay.